The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everybody, this is Jack, and let me know if you see the screen. I show a presentation, a PowerPoint. We're getting ready for an hour training, and I'm excited to do it now. It is 2 days now, let's say 1 day and a couple of hours before the event. So pretty pumped up for the event. Created a lot of presentations. So we have a lot of content to handle. Hopefully you can process it all, and if not, I will help you. So, hi Brian. Brian just sent me the personal message. Hello Jack, I hope all is going well. My plane leaves San Diego in 15 hours. So in 15 hours, tomorrow morning, I will be at the hotel in Boca at 10 p.m. EST. Since I'm going to be at the hotel and still running in PST, you should let me know if you need any help. Yeah. So tomorrow afternoon, I get access to the room and I try to set up everything. So it's kind of nervous thing, but yeah, I have set up the computer, the projector, the product screen, the audio, the recording. So seating, the presents. Yes, Christmas time. So all kind of details. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. And only Arlene knows what you also get. Yeah, Arlene worked the last 2 days on something special. Special. You have to be at the event to get it. And I asked Arlene honest opinion. What do you think about the end result? Let's see if I can pull it up. Let's see if I can pull it up. See if I can take a screenshot from that. Because Arlene will just tell what she really thinks. She doesn't, want to make me happy or something like that to please me. So let's see. Okay. Okay, you will see. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. And then change this up. Guys can see this? So make it bigger. So Arlene, I asked Arlene the question. I should have copied that too. What do you think of the end result? That was the question. Okay, so let me create a new screenshot only for that. Because, of course, I like to hear that, but to have that confirmation for Arlene, that means something. So, okay, what do you think of the end result? I like it. It tells steps quite clearly, and I will be using the info myself. Before, I did not feel extremely comfortable about being ready to provide the service because not all the steps were explained in a sequel order. So, when you are coming to the event live in person, you will get this. That is one of the presents I have for you. And because Arlene polished it, put it in a nice format, it's good. So I'm kind of ready for it. Exciting, new thing. It's kind of my first client. I think almost a feeling you don't know exactly what's going to happen. With questions, things pops up, for the first time, and you just have to go through it. Correct? I think that is kind of the same when you have your first client. So that will be about the same thing, I guess. Does that make sense? So tell me yes if you come to the event Thursday. So kind of get used to the names. Brian, it's like a wedding. Brian is coming, Clue is coming. Good. So looking forward. And let me change the screen to go to the presentation. Guys, see the PowerPoint presentation? So welcome everybody for joining this training class. My name is Jack Hopman. I'm a local AdWords expert. So this is where I make a lot of money too. That is what I admit. That is what I do. I wouldn't say for a living, but I could easily live on it. So I have many. I'm not 53. I wish. I'm 55 years old, and I have my own clients. So why do you need tracking number? Tell me, why do you need a tracking number? Why do you need a call tracking number? I should say, why do you need a call tracking number? Huh? So, own the asset. Yes. So that is a good point, David. If you rank a website, a Google My Business page, a video, whatever you get ranked, you want to own it. You want to link it to your paying client. But let's assume that so you want to show how many leads you get, how many calls you get. You want, if they doesn't answer the phone, that you can guide that call another way, that you can send a text message. You are in control. So Gary brings a whole other view why you need a call tracking number. You want to track conversion. Gary is doing Google AdWords. He knows very well that you need to know how good your AdWords campaign is. Either your result is a call, is a visit, but you need to track the calls. And Chris said, so the client knows that we are bringing them business. Yes. So if you can show proof that your service works, that their money results in leads, they are much more likely to keep paying. And Jimmy knows own the asset. Yes. So all the efforts you did to generate those calls, you want to own it. And also to record the calls that the business owner can receive them and follow up later when he has time, or use them to correct, to teach the employees. So all good reason, huh? So, but you also don't want to show your private phone number, correct? Do you? Do you want to show your mobile number on the website? No. So you also want to have some privacy. Hey Francis, you're late. So Silent Prospect to handle all the response and track which voice script works the best. So in Silent Prospector, you leave a voice drop message, and you want to track how many calls you get back based on that voice message, correct? So that is where you also use a tracking number. So Gary said, I use the call CD instead of the Google conversion tracker because Call CD has real conversion, while Google just estimates. Yes, Google, that is the point I don't like, is when somebody clicks on a call only ad, the number gets fetched in somebody's phone, but the person from the phone still need to place that call. So it can be even 50% that's one of the two that you get a real call. And with the call portal, you get real calls. You measure real calls. You can send the business hours a text message when they don't answer call. Hi, Chris. Welcome. See you Thursday. Pay per lead. Get paid for every call you generate. So when you are good in ranking and you have your own call tracking platform, you can sell it as a lead generation. You can even do round robin, sell it to more clients if you like. Okay, Google AdWords, we just spoke about it, what Gary is doing. Instant Connect, it is really new. Not all of you guys know this, but you can have a form submitted to email tracking number. I would say email tracking. But with that, inside that form is the prospect phone number. Now the client receives a text message with that info. You can listen to the replay or listen to the form info, and then you can click on a number, click to say I want to get connected to the form submitter. And surprisingly, all the form submitters are happily surprised that they get instant follow-up, and the chance that you convert them to a client is much higher. Okay? The call portal. Features: email alerts, text message alerts, call recording, custom greeting, ringtone selection, whisper messages, multi-ring, voice message, blacklist, round robin. Whatever you can think about it, it includes. This call portal was created since 2011. It evolves every year. It has a dedicated programmer on it. There's nothing on the market what our call portal doesn't have. Okay? Instant connect, text message numbers, multiple country phones, okay? IVR, company online account, white label, outbound dialer, and many more. Okay? So if you want to do a demo, if you haven't done it yet, you want to call this number and you see how that text message can work to your advantage. So one thing I do always when I'm not able to convert a client. You guys know that? How do I end when I was not able to convert a client? I think Ali knows it, but not I ask the mobile number and I send a text message with just my name and maybe some information. Now I'm burned in their phone, correct? At the day they have a bad day or whatever problem they have, they can easily find my information and follow up, correct? Does everybody understand the strategy? So you should get good in client conversion, but it will not happen 100% of the time. In the cases you were not able to get a conversion, at least you can send the prospect some information, correct? And I guarantee that many of them will contact you later. Okay? So that's why you want to Can anybody call that number? 561-617-8404. I don't know. So you will see, hopefully, that you get a message. Okay. Call number 2. Okay. This is all introduce the call portal. So let me. Is Peter on the call? So I'm using Peter call portal as a demo because he gave me permission last week. So I want to show you something. It's really amazing. I kind of think it is really amazing. So Petra is one of the Done For You Turbo members, and she got a steady amount of calls, and suddenly it stopped because there was a setting inside Prospector who stopped voice drop messages. And guess what? Guys, do you want to guess what happened? Guess what? So when you look at an account, see all those steady calls up to the point that it stopped, correct? Yeah. So here, calls, stop, no calls. So which side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on this side and work in your office in your own and nobody bothers you, but you will not get clients? Or do you want to get voice drop messages and calls, and as a result, very likely you will sign up one client per week? If you answer them straight away, the chance that you sign up a client is high. Everybody get this? So I just happened today. So and I was surprised. Today's the 14th. From the 2 to the 14th, okay, no calls because silent prospector was turned off. So that means there's no business. Okay, there's no business. So who is on the right side? Okay, you are on this call and you are learning you are learning local business, but doesn't speak with prospects. Enter yes if you are on the right side, or enter left if you are speaking with prospect and have a chance to sign up client. Okay, Peter's on the left. Okay, Dave is on the right. Okay, no calls past week. Okay, so that is reality. It's hard, correct? It's I won't say shocking, but the reality is kind of hard. I think you need at least 10, 20 clients before you need at least 10 to 20 clients before you can stop that cold prospecting. Now, when you have 10 to 20 clients, the referral kicks in. At some point, they're calling you. Okay? So it's much easier. But you have to get off the ground. Okay? You're not known. Okay? Kind of you have to prove yourself. Does that make sense? Do you feel that? Do you feel that you have to prove yourself first? Are you on the right side? Looking for a client? Okay, so Peter is also in the business directory beta group. It's very active, and every day we find and solve issues, correct? So that actually is going well. So and so the program is active, the beta members are active, so things going well. So let me see if it's time out now or not. Yeah, it is not. So that's good. So let me change that number. So let me go to all those settings quickly. You can ask me question, is it able to do that? And in the meantime, I go over the settings. So you can choose that the call goes to a voice message. So you don't need to answer the call. So let's say I want the call go to the voice in 5 seconds, for example. I do not recommend it, but if you're not able to answer the call, that is second best. The best is always to answer the call instantly. But you're not always able to, correct? So then you can say, let's say I'm willing to answer the call directly, but let's say after 10 seconds I don't want to miss the call. And then you can say I want to hear the welcome message, and then I let them an email. I will send me an email with the recording. And also I want to send me a text message with the recording. So I have everything what happened at that moment. And if it is a really good valid lead, a call, I will follow up instantly. Does that make sense? So you have some options here how to handle that call. Okay, now you can also send the caller a text message like, hey, sorry that I missed your call. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, and then your name. Okay, and then you call back. Okay, then you call back. Then you call back as soon as possible. So that's always better than nothing. But now, remember, you are burned in their phone. So that means if they need you to call back a second time, it's easier that they will call you a second time. Okay, so you can also say, I don't want to use voice message, okay? I want just to have a text to call for successful call, okay? Then you say something, if the call is successful, the ding hang up during the ringing, okay? Thanks for calling. And then you can say, here is the address, okay? Address and phone number. Phone number is already there. I would say opening hours. Okay, so if you are a local business, you can give them some extra information. Okay, now you have all the control to send you self a text message for successful calls to yourself, correct? Alert, email, text message. Okay, you can even say enable forward text message. So what does that mean? If somebody said on a text in a text message, call or text this number on the website, you can now say, you can say forward that text message to this number. Does that make sense? So if you can say in the text on the website, call or text this number. So caller text number. Now, what is new when they text you? You can include that caller text message. So when somebody sends you text message, that text message will also include the caller phone number. So now you can follow up directly, not via the tracking number, directly with that caller, who sent, actually with that person who sent a text message. Okay, I don't think that makes sense, correct, what I just said? So let me put that in a text file. Okay, here is the website visitor. Okay, it's sending a text message like, what is your address? Okay, for example. Now, normally you can forward that to the receiver, let's say the client. But if the client receives that, typically it comes from the tracking number. Correct? That is, so the tracking number is in between, because the website visitor texts that number to the tracking number gets forwarded to the client number. Now the client doesn't have a way to know what is the website visitor cell phone number. So what we did is include website visitor cell phone number added to the message the website visitor sent. So if the client wants to reach back to the website visitor, he can now, because the cell phone number is included in the text message. So that is a nice way to contact the website visitor. Does that make sense? Please say a couple of yes. Heart said no. So if you select this box, in principle you only have, if you select this box, the text message the client receives will include the website visitor phone number, because he sent a text message from his phone number. You can select the call ringtone. You can choose if you want to record a call. You can enable whisper message, so the call receiver knows where the lead is coming from. You can choose if you want to show the caller number or the tracking number, and if you caller name lookup enable, that means the interface will show the location of that caller. So if you want to know the city, even the zip code where the caller is calling from, you can select it here. You can even forward the call to multiple numbers. Okay, after, let's say the call was not answered within 15 seconds, but then you have another office, another person, you can forward that call to somebody else. Here you have the IVR settings, okay, that you say select one, okay, and then enter the destination number, okay. Press 1 to connect with the add more keys. Select 2. You can do the voicemail, or you can do the destination number. And you can even do tags. So if you want to say, I want to say they keyed 1, they keyed 2, so you have that option. I don't know how many people use IVR, but IVR is you can use IVR. Then the email alerts. Okay. So bottom line, with a tracking number, there are so many ways to handle a call to your like, to your client like. So that is new. Yeah. So really, that is the case. There's one dedicated programmer who works a whole day since 2011. Since 2011, the full-time programmer works on a call portal. So there's always something new. Okay? There's always something changed and new and improved. Okay? Okay? Peter said, I have had this software since the beginning. I watched it grow. Yes. So Brian said, you receive the client's text message and their cell phone number. Otherwise, all you get is their text message. Correct. That is the case, Brian. So normally, you only get the text message content, but not the number they sent from. And if you want to follow up with the person who sent the text message, you need their number. Otherwise, you only see the tracking number. Is there a way to get the caller's email address? Yeah. So not by calling, but maybe by instant connect, but that is not meant for it. So it's not a kind of an email address collector. Gary said, Callport is very inexpensive, great ROI. Brian said, can you suggest a monthly calls to a client for one number in the call portal? Saying clients want to add it to the website, what could be the charge number of messages and received? I would, it depends on the amount of calls, on the call volume. Yeah, that doesn't answer your question. So let's say I would charge probably $20 for 500 minutes, something like that. Client pays at the end of the month. Typically, yes, but I always charge my clients beginning of the month, so probably I would charge them the first month for past month usage. So all my clients pay the first of the month. That is my billing day. So that's the only day I check if all the payments came, I follow up, and then I'm good for the whole month. Okay, so that is just how I'm organized. So the first day of the month is the billing, check everything, see how my month did from the past month, and yeah, that's how I'm organized. Rachel said, how do the numbers come up for outbound calls? A big problem is unknown caller and spam call. So unknown caller means that the caller does not want to share their phone number. There's nothing what you can do in that. So it happens. So if they send a text message, it will know the number, but not with a call. Okay. Can you show the outbound caller? Yes, you can. So that is also something, but it's underutilized. So when you click on the caller number, here's the caller number. Everybody see this? Caller number. You click on it. The outbound caller shows up. This is the tracking number, and you can select the count. Even you see this 4441 is already the caller number. You only have to click on make a call. That's everything you need to do. So to call back the caller. So the minutes are at average a couple of cents. It depends if it's a local number or a cell phone number, but it's not much. Can you upload a spreadsheet for making calls? Not at this point. No. I could make that, but we haven't released that. Good. So who of you guys have a call tracking number for their business? Do you have a call tracking number on your digital marketing website? Brian said yes. R said yes. Petra said yes. Morty said no. David said yes. Arlene said not yet. Arlene, I'm disappointed on that. Gary said of course. Jamie said, is there a script that can be loaded into the call CDs? I don't know why you need the script for. Dave said yes. And Louis, I got it. Okay. Jamie said yes. All right. So we have a couple of minutes left if you want to touch base on another topic. So that is all yours. We have David said, if charging pay-per-call, is there a way to integrate payment system on a raw down basis? Yes. Thank you. So if you go to invoicing, so it's $5 per month per client. Okay, and then you have all those settings. You can do it has everything. You can do prepayment, you can pay per lead, pay per call, fixed amount per it has everything. You do not need to have any other system to get paid for those calls. Art brings an interesting point up. I've gotten about 3 or 4 calls over the last 3 days. Nobody knows what I was calling about. Art, they call you probably because you call them. Okay? So you won't just hit the nail. That means, let's say you're going to offer AdWords. Okay, you're going to offer AdWords. And then you're going to speak about, can you handle more business? Okay? So you cut the cake. It doesn't matter if they know. You know they are a prospect for you. Okay? You don't need to do a checkbox. Hey, what did you hear? Did you like it? No. Just cut the cake. Okay? Just play your. It doesn't matter what they say in the beginning. You just jump in. You just jump in what you want to offer and see if you can help them. Okay? Okay, and you can call them back, Jimmy, but it's not so effective as answering the call right away. Okay? Yeah, Art, I'm not so familiar with your service. So Art wants to do SEO and writing, correct? Social. It's not my thing. I can do AdWords all day long. So we can do an event AdWords all day long. So if you want to do role playing AdWords, then I'm fine. How do you compare to dot 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 dot? I think there's nothing better. So if there was something better, Jimmy, we would implement it. Does that make sense? Nobody has since 2011 a full-time program on it. Okay? If a feature makes sense, we implement it. We have thousands of users. We can use the IVR on the outbound calling, right? The outbound is inbound. I think it's inbound, correct? Inbound means somebody calls you and then they say, press 1 for sales, press 2 for service, press 3 for an operator. You know, Christopher, we can handle that on a nice way. Just send me supporting it, and if you use another application, we can use that on a nice way. Okay? Any other questions? So, a little teaser. How do you say that? Teasing you. I want to show you something very badly. Let me take a screenshot. Guys, see this? Introduction, agenda, programs around my business, my team, Google My Business Secrets, best service, introduction, turbo system, succeed with AdWords, double your email results, best voice drop messages, how to get clients credit card, AdWords success training. Oh, you don't see it? I'm speaking to myself. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can bring it up. No. This is not what I wanted to share. Okay, guys, see this? So this is agenda for the Turbo event. The introduction, agenda, the progress I run my business, my team, Google My Business Secrets, best service, introduction, why to do AdWords, turbo system, succeed with AdWords, double your emailing results, best voice drop messages, how to get clients credit card, and AdWords success training. That is what I have prepared for Thursday and Friday, and then Matt Basic and one other guest speaker is coming. So that is why I'm so excited. And each of this has a presentation. So that's why I'm so excited about the commendation. I kind of get peace in mind because everything is prepared. So doesn't feel as nervous I have been, but still it's new. So that is what I that is why I hope you can make it, and hopefully you will be there in time and don't miss this opportunity. Thank you so much, and I see you either on the event or next Tuesday. Thank you so much.